sure, this content was left on a video I made about Walter Rodney's How You've Undeveloped Africa, an absolute must read. So I'm going to try and explain it quite simply because I honestly could go on for ages talking about this. But if you think about it, everything about colonialism was all about extracting from the colonies to enrich the colonizer. There was no development within the colonies that was actually there to benefit the people. The only thing that they did that they perceive as benefit was make conditions livable enough so then they could exploit the colonized more. So if we're looking at Africa, all of Africa's natural resources, much of Africa's population that were going to be innovators within Africa, all of that and their wealth was taken out of Africa. So, and also in terms of how the trade actually worked was the colonizers never built the factories, never built these things within Africa, or at least when they did, they built very little. Most of it was done in the colonial nation. So, I mean, I can talk about this more about the Indian subcontinent. Basically, much of the textile industry historically was coming out of the Indian subcontinent. What the British did was, like, we're going to stop any of the production you're doing in India. We are going to get you to grow cotton, linen, whatever, transport that to England. The English mills will then be where we industrialize and build all the technology, and that's where there is going to be transformation of the raw materials into commodities, which then get sold elsewhere and make far more money. Think of it like how coffee is made. Your coffee farmer gets very little money compared to the Starbucks or the Costa or whatever, where you eventually buy the coffee. And so within Africa, the colonizers never developed Africa technologically. And then when it got to a point where Africa was like, oh, we need to actually develop technologically, to be able to do that to this day, they are at a disadvantage. They need to get money to do that. They have to have unequal trading agreements. And those unequal trading agreements means Africa oftentimes has to spend significantly more to get to a point where they are industrializing where the colonizers were 50, 60, 70, 100 years ago. So because of that unequal trade, they have even less money when they were already behind because of colonization.